Welcome back to Jikook Lover. Before we dive into today's shocking update, make sure to hit the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you never miss the latest BTS, Jimin, Jikook, and global ARMY news. Something unexpected just happened, and fans around the world can't stop talking about it. A short message, just a few simple words. Yet somehow, it sparked millions of reactions across social media overnight. Why did Jimin suddenly appear right after ARMY achieved one of the biggest victories in fandom history? Was it simply a congratulatory message, or was there something much deeper hidden behind it? And why are fans now questioning whether this moment could be connected to something much bigger that's coming soon? Stay until the end, because this story is filled with mystery, emotion, surprises, and questions that nobody has been able to answer yet. Jimin's Weverse update after ARMY wins Artist of the Year. The message that left millions asking questions. At first glance, it seemed like just another celebration. A major victory had been achieved. Fans were celebrating across continents. Social media platforms were flooded with excitement. Hashtags exploded worldwide. Communities that had spent years supporting BTS suddenly found themselves sharing one unforgettable moment together. But then something happened. Just when the celebration appeared to be reaching its peak, Jimin appeared. Not through a press conference, not through a major announcement, not through a live stream. Instead, he appeared through a simple Weverse update. And that was enough to send the entire fandom into a frenzy. The moment screenshots of the update began circulating online, thousands of fans rushed to see it for themselves. Within minutes, fan accounts started translating and sharing the message across multiple languages. Discussions exploded everywhere. But what made this particular update so different? Why did such a short message create such a powerful reaction? That is the question fans are still asking. Many people expected congratulations from BTS members after ARMY's Artist of the Year victory. After all, moments like these are often shared celebrations between artists and their fans. Yet the response to Jimin's message felt unusually emotional. Fans described feeling overwhelmed. Others admitted they became emotional the moment they read it. Some even said the update reminded them of the long journey they had traveled together with BTS. And perhaps that's where the mystery begins. Because this wasn't simply about an award. It wasn't simply about recognition. For many fans, this moment represented years of dedication, loyalty, support, and belief. The Artist of the Year victory wasn't achieved overnight. It came after countless streaming projects, voting campaigns, fan initiatives, and years of unwavering commitment from ARMY around the world. Which makes Jimin's timing incredibly interesting. Why did he choose that exact moment to appear? Was it spontaneous? Or had he been watching the celebration unfold in real time? Nobody knows for sure, and that uncertainty has fueled endless speculation. Across social media platforms, fans began analyzing every detail, every word, every emoji, every possible meaning. Some believed Jimin was simply expressing pride. Others felt there was a deeper, emotional message hidden beneath the surface. A growing number of fans even started wondering whether the update could be connected to future BTS activities. Could this be an early sign of something bigger? A future announcement? A surprise project? A reunion-related hint? Or were fans simply reading too much into a heartfelt moment? The debate intensified with every passing hour. What makes this story even more fascinating is the unique relationship between Jimin and ARMY. Over the years, countless moments have demonstrated how deeply BTS values its fans. But Jimin, in particular, has often been praised for his emotional connection with supporters around the world. Because of that history, many fans viewed this update differently. They didn't see a celebrity responding to an award. They saw someone sharing a meaningful moment with people who had helped shape an incredible journey. And perhaps that's why the message resonated so strongly. Not because of what was written, but because of what people felt while reading it. The emotional impact spread rapidly. News outlets began covering fan reactions. Community discussions multiplied. Videos analyzing the update started gaining thousands of views. The conversation was no longer limited to a single platform. It had become a global fandom event. Yet despite all the excitement, one mystery remains unsolved. What exactly was Jimin thinking when he posted that message? Was it simply a proud reaction to ARMY's achievement? Was it a heartfelt thank you? Or was there a hidden meaning that fans have not fully discovered yet? The more people search for answers, the more questions continue to appear. And perhaps that's exactly why this story refuses to disappear. Because sometimes the most powerful moments are not the loudest ones. Sometimes they come in the form of a simple message, A few words, a brief appearance. As discussions continued to spread across social media, something unusual began to happen. The conversation was no longer focused solely on the Artist of the Year victory itself. Instead, attention slowly shifted toward Jimin and the timing of his appearance. Why now? Out of all the moments he could have chosen to post, why did he decide to appear right after ARMY's historic achievement? It was a simple question, but it quickly became one of the most debated topics among fans. Some believed the answer was obvious. They argued that Jimin simply wanted to celebrate alongside ARMY. After all, the bond between BTS and their fans has always been at the center of the group's story. For years, the members have repeatedly emphasized that many of their achievements would never have been possible without the dedication of ARMY. But others were not convinced that the explanation was that simple. The reason? Because experienced BTS fans know that sometimes the smallest moments become the biggest clues. Throughout BTS history, seemingly ordinary posts have occasionally sparked major developments later on. A casual message, a mysterious photo, an unexpected appearance. More than once, fans have looked back and realized that what appeared insignificant at first was actually connected to something much larger. That possibility immediately fueled speculation. Could Jimin's update be one of those moments? Nobody could say for certain, yet the timing remained impossible to ignore. The celebration surrounding the Artist of the Year victory was already massive. Millions of fans were sharing their excitement online. News articles were being published. Fan communities were exploding with activity. Then, suddenly, Jimin entered the conversation. Not with a lengthy statement, not with a dramatic announcement, just a brief acknowledgement that somehow carried enormous emotional weight. Within hours, fans began examining every possible interpretation. Some focused on the emotional aspect of the message, others focused on the symbolism, and some went even further, suggesting that the update reflected something deeper about the current relationship between BTS and ARMY. Many fans pointed out that the victory itself was unique. Unlike traditional awards won directly by artists, this recognition highlighted the power and influence of the fandom itself. It was not simply BTS receiving praise. It was ARMY being recognized for its global impact. That distinction made the moment particularly meaningful. For years, ARMY has been described as one of the most organized and dedicated fandoms in the world. From charity projects to streaming campaigns and voting efforts, fans have repeatedly demonstrated their ability to create global movements. Seeing that dedication acknowledged through a major award felt deeply personal to many supporters. Perhaps that is why Jimin's response resonated so strongly. Fans weren't simply celebrating an achievement. They felt seen, recognized, appreciated. And when Jimin appeared during that emotional high point, the moment became even more memorable. Still, another question soon emerged. Was Jimin expecting this reaction? Did he know that his message would generate such intense discussion? Or was he simply sharing a genuine feeling without realizing how much attention it would receive? The truth remains unknown. But if there is one thing BTS history has repeatedly demonstrated, it is that even the smallest interactions can have an enormous impact. A single comment can inspire thousands of fan discussions. A simple photograph can generate weeks of analysis. And a short Weverse update can dominate conversations across multiple countries. As the hours passed, fan theories became increasingly creative. Some suggested that Jimin's appearance reflected his pride in seeing ARMY receive recognition on such a large stage. Others believed the message symbolized the enduring connection between BTS and their fans despite the group's evolving chapter. Meanwhile, another group of fans proposed a more intriguing possibility. What if the update was not only about celebrating the present? What if it was also about looking toward the future? That theory quickly gained attention. The reasoning was simple. Major fandom moments often arrive during periods of transition. They remind fans of the journey that has already taken place, while simultaneously building anticipation for what comes next. Could Jimin's message have been serving both purposes at once? Celebrating the present while quietly strengthening excitement for the future? Again, no one had definitive answers. Yet the mystery continued attracting attention. Part of what made the situation so fascinating was the contrast between the size of the reaction and the simplicity of the event itself. Objectively speaking, it was only a Weverse update. No major announcement accompanied it. No teaser was released. No official statement expanded on its meaning. And yet millions of fans were talking about it. That alone says something remarkable about the relationship BTS has built with ARMY over the years. In many entertainment industries, Moments of excitement are often driven by large promotional campaigns. But in this case, a simple interaction was enough to dominate conversations worldwide. Perhaps that is because fans viewed the update as more than a message. They viewed it as a reminder of shared memories, a reminder of achievements accomplished together, a reminder that even as time moves forward, the connection remains strong. And maybe that explains why the emotional response was so powerful, not because of what was explicitly said, but because of everything that the moment represented. As fan discussions continued deep into the night, one observation appeared repeatedly across different communities. Many people felt that Jimin's update arrived at exactly the right time. The fandom was already celebrating. Emotions were already running high. The atmosphere was already filled with gratitude and excitement. Then came a message that seemed to capture those feelings perfectly. Whether intentional or not, the timing amplified its impact. Days may pass. New stories may emerge. Fresh headlines will eventually replace this one. Yet moments like these often remain in the collective memory of a fandom for years. Not because they are dramatic, but because they feel genuine. And authenticity is often what resonates most strongly. Still, one mystery continues to linger over the entire story. If Jimin truly wanted only to congratulate ARMY, then why has this update generated so much speculation? Why are fans still analyzing it? Why are discussions continuing long after the initial excitement should have faded? Could it simply be the emotional significance of the award? Or could there be another layer to this story that has not yet been revealed? And if future events eventually prove that the seemingly simple Weverse update was connected to something much bigger, will fans look back on this moment as the first clue that everyone overlooked in plain sight?